Hello, my beautiful, vibrant energies. I am Vibrant V. We're going to do a reading today for... Who are we doing a reading for today, guys? Virgo. Hey, Virgo. How you doing? Cross-watcher, whoever you are, welcome. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Clearly, we're kind of eager to get some messages out, my darling. High honor is the first thing out for you here, Virgo, okay? Or cross-watcher. Guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do not force any kind of story to fit. Ooh, hello, my goodness. We got a lot to say, boo-boo. Official person, and then we've got a journey. Okay, some of you guys, immediately what I get is that some of you guys could be traveling for work. And when I say travel, I mean like kind of overseas travel, okay? Or it's kind of moving from one location to another. There's something about that for some of you guys, okay? So it's kind of like some of you guys might actually get a promotion and it's requiring you to move, change location, something like that. Okay. Alternatively, it may not be location. Sorry, we've got the mature woman at the bottom of the deck here. So some of you guys what you're doing is possibly traveling to see a mother or a mother figure, unless you are that mature woman. And maybe you are dealing with somebody who works in some kind of position of authority. Yeah, maybe that's your partner, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a new person for you, boo-boo. I don't know. Do you know what this is giving me as well? It's kind of giving me, let's say you've met on a dating app. You've met someone on a dating app. And then you decide, okay, I do like them, I have an interest in them, and so I'm going to kind of take a journey to meet them halfway, like we're both going to meet each other somewhere in the middle. So it's kind of like you meet at I'm here in Central Station for some of you guys, but it's kind of like you meet at a meeting point. For us in the UK, it could be like key stations like Victoria Station, King's Cross, Stratford International, like, I don't know why those things are resonating. There's something about kind of taking a journey, meeting up, like meeting in the middle, okay? Let's figure out. I love the way that jumped out right here. Okay, okay, let's just pull the cards out. But the Ace of Cups, that's it's I want to say Aries, Leo, Sag, interestingly, and the sorry, and the King of Wands comes out, but actually it's water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, this kind of gives me a sense of intuition as well. Some of you guys are you're observant, and therefore and as a result of being observant, kind of quietly observing, watching, you are able to see certain things that other people don't. And as a result, I believe you can take action in certain ways that other people can't or may not do, okay? Now, it coming up for you, though, you're going to need to exercise some kind of strength as well, some kind of courage, some kind of bravery towards a situation. Some of you guys, maybe you might be like me and you hate traveling. Like, you hate the physical aspect of traveling, the arranging of the like all of that, but you love being in different countries, okay? Just random. I don't know why. Because I hate every aspect of like planning a journey in terms of traveling abroad. But oh my God, I love not being in the country in which I live. Sorry, guys. As I was talking to you, I noticed the Lovers at the bottom here. So there could be something here about like distant lovers or something. It could be a Taurus that you could be dealing with here, or maybe this is aspected in their chart, or it's you, okay? So kind of what I'm feeling like, this official person here could be somebody who is wise, in a leadership position, or has a sense of authority about them, but in a nurturing kind of an energy, okay? So it doesn't have to be that kind of cold, harsh leadership energy. It's actually quite I was gonna say quite loving is really what I get, okay, for some of you guys. With the Hierophant, we've got the 10 of Cups coming out here. Some of you guys, there's something to do around your family. Now, with that Taurus energy, and I wanted to call you Taurus, so maybe, I don't know, check out their readings from before, or when I do it again. I have no clue. I've not done yeah. Some of the readings are so old, it's crazy. So right, the Hierophant, 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles, I will show you guys. Now, some of you guys, I hear that you are working on your joy. You're wisely doing so. Good for you. Some of you guys, okay, there's an element of faith here for some of you. 6 of Pentacles. this could also speak of the universe giving to you, as much as it's kind of him penny. It's giving me, you know what it gives me, this one particularly? It's almost like he's penny pinching, but not even penny pinching. He's just kind of weighing his checks and balances, but all the while kind of ignorant to the loss over here, where people are like, oh, please give me this, please give me that, you know? Or he's actually actively ignoring it to focus on these things which he values right in front of him versus, all right, well, I've lost a few pennies or a pounds or whatever, so be it type vibe, right? Okay. Wait, hold on. Right. Woo! I'm kind of just rushing ahead here, Virgo. Some of the messages are flying out, and I appreciate that. So, some of you guys, I think your intuition or your emotions might kind of be heightened a little bit here, right? I feel as though you might have a situation where emotionally it kind of, somebody might say something, right? As an example, just an example, obviously fit it as you need to, my loves. But it's a concept of having some kind of conversation with somebody. Maybe you do it or they do it to you. I'm not sure, but it's the energy of it's something that's said that's quite sweet. It's empathetic. It's kind of emotionally nurturing, or at the very least, it's kind of like, you know, when someone sees you or maybe you see them. It's kind of that kind of an energy, or maybe you're the one who's kind of like, you know, relishing praise onto somebody or something. Okay, some of you guys with the official person being present, that could be somebody who you work with as well. Okay, it very much gives me, you know, very upright, you know, citizen, you know, law abiding citizen type energy. Unless you're just watching that Gerard Butler film. Yeah, hold on. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, right? And there's a sense of, okay, right, okay. So the Ace of Cups for me kind of speaks of intuition, right? Intuition, but then it can also speak of, if you look at this, you've got the eye over here. We've got the moon and the different phases that the moon goes through. As a result, this has an impact on our emotions. It kind of gives me almost as if the eye is crying these tears, okay? So sometimes when this card comes up, it means that there's going to be something emotional that leads you to a sense of like, it provokes your emotions, but in a way that leads you to kind of, I want to say tears. For some of us, we you know, we're in tune enough to kind of, it's okay to cry. Maybe some of you guys, it provokes your emotions, but you don't actually let it out. That's okay. So be it. Whatever it is, what it is. But what I get is, okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. I got distracted because there's so many messages. I love this. It's beautiful. I love when there's lots of messages I can kind of just like throw out, but then I get distracted trying to tell you all at once. Right. Hold on. Wisdom, taking our time with that very Taurus energy. Hold on a second. Let's figure this out. Okay, so you could be in a Taurus energy or dealing with a Taurus, okay? But I feel like what's led you or what leads you to the point of, because remember, these cards are what's coming up for you. This is just kind of the clarification of that, right? So what's led you to this Ace of Cups is kind of an energy of understanding. It's almost like you've observed or understood something for a long time. It's kind of like it's been deeply embedded within you, okay? Or some kind of, I mean, the Hierophant is about wisdom. It could also speak about guidance as well, but also it's a teacher, it's a leader of some sort. But it's through it's wise leadership, okay? It's not just like any old person you're following anyhow. It's not like a okay, I won't say anything because I don't want to, yeah. Now, for some of you guys, Virgo, maybe you're linked to a Taurus in the sense that this is a relative of yours, a friend, a family member, somebody who you value, you enjoy spending time with. And when you guys get together, there's a sense of working together, but like, it's kind of that I want to say conversational working together, but it's the whole, we have a laugh together, but we also kind of look at the details of things. We study to understand, to learn, to grow. It's not just this superficial, you know, these silly ass relationships that exist. It's not that, it's deeper than that. It's kind of like I can speak with this person, and if and when we resonate, one of you in the scenario, and it doesn't have to be just, you know, you and one other person, maybe it's like a group of you, because the Ten of Cups always represents like family to me. It represents being around other people more than, you know, it's not just one person that you're around, but it can also represent just having a whale of a time, a really, really great time. But combined with the fact that there's wisdom involved and a working things out or trying to understand, you know, the details of a thing, or you're just working to study it, to understand it. Maybe you're trying to understand somebody or something anyway, but it provokes some kind of emotions. What is this King of Wands here? This Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Four of Pentacles. To clarify that, the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay, and then we have the Five of Wands. So there's some kind of conflict here. We do have the World. Okay, the World. Sorry, the World is Capricorn energy. We do have Aquarius. I did say that, right? So Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay. Did I show it to you guys? I'm sorry. Okay. Now, some of you guys, though, besides like the emotional aspect of things, maybe some of you guys are like really trying to watch your finances and watch, how the things that make you happy, maybe where you invest your time, your energy, your effort, your money, or whatever it is, right? And you're kind of like, okay, well, I kind of need to like manage myself here financially, protect my savings, or it could also be as simple as, let's say you go to a shop and you really want to buy something. Some of you guys, maybe you've worked hard to make sure that you can afford it. Does that make sense? You can financially invest in it. It's kind of like dipping into your savings almost, like, but not savings per se. Yeah, maybe savings, resources, or whatever it is, or maybe just utilizing the finances or the money that you have, the resources that you already have at your disposal. But it's being analytical about that, as in, do I need to do that? Because this card could also speak of being a bit of a miser, right? So it's not just, here, it's not it's not, where is it? Oh, we saw it before, the Six of coins, where it's like giving to everybody, or, like, okay, not considering who or how you're giving, you're just kind of giving away. No. This here is kind of is quite guarded. So even though I'm going to give you my time, my energy, my effort, I'm a little bit like, okay, I'm only going to give you so much, okay? Look at him here holding his chest. Yes, I have worked for these things. Before this card comes up is the Three of Pentacles. In this particular deck, he's holding up those pentacles himself. Usually that requires, you working together. I say requires, but usually it represents working together when it's the Three of Pentacles. But it's, in this particular deck, it is not. So effectively, you've worked to achieve, Virgo, independently by yourself, whatever it is, and now you are guarded, or you will guard that which you value. Okay, whatever that is. It may not just be your money. It could be, your time, your effort, your energy, whatever. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now. Now, the combination of these cards, right, explain the fact that we've got the King of Wands here. The King of Wands is going to be determined and like get the things done that he wants, however he wants. He's thinking about himself. He's driven for himself. He's an achiever. He's a go-getter. That type of energy. You can't tell him very much because he's already made his mind up that this is the direction he's going in, and that's what it is. So Virgo, you could be very much in that kind of fire sign energy, or you're dealing with a fire sign. I don't know. Maybe that's their energy. But really what I feel is like you have a sense of determination about you. You're almost like ready to make a move in relation to something. But I do feel you're going to need some kind of courage unless you are dealing with another fire sign. I say another. Dealing with a fire sign, okay? Or maybe two for all I know, because King of Wands and Strength. Aries, Leo, Sag over here. We have definitely Leo over here, okay? Now we are, still in the Leo type. Was it Leo is retrograde Venus? Forgive me. I need to double check my charts to know where things are at right now. So it could be something like that, okay? It could just be that retrograde. Now, some of you, though, I do feel like perhaps, and you notice intuitively that someone is observing you, watching you, like they see you. They might have deep emotions that they hide for you, but you're kind of like, I don't think you're making it easier for them. I think this person might have or be experiencing some kind of sadness or disappointment within themselves, and or they're going through some kind of intuitive, like it's a spiritual learning that's going to help them nurture and hone their intuition and their gifts, their spiritual gifts more, is what I feel for some of you guys, right? Or it's they're hiding their feelings, they're spying on you, but they have these very strong feelings for you. They're hiding those feelings, but you're kind of in a, honey, unless you approach me correctly, I'm really not trying to hear what you're trying to say. Like, there's no softness here, Virgo. Like, I feel like you're not trying to be delicate per se with whatever's going on here, okay? And I think it's going to require courage and strength for this person to come towards you, but you also there's a scenario here, and I think maybe that's more of a work related thing, work and family kind of related energy here, where you might have some kind of conflict within you. There might be some things that are said in a way that creates a little bit of conflict. However, you come out in such a way with this fire sign energy of not giving a shit. Like, that's how I hear it. Okay, I wasn't gonna say it like that, but for some reason that's how it came out. I honestly feel as though you might be someone who stands out differently. There's something about you kind of guarded, protected, in a way. You know how to do this also. And I think there are certain other people around you who feel like they have to compete to, well, possibly compete against you, compete with you, something like that, okay? Can we clarify the Five of Wands here, please, for our beautiful Virgos? It's the Knight of Pentacles. Again, you could be dealing with another Earth sign, but then again, this card does represent you, Virgo. Okay, so you are taking your time. You are not in any kind of hurry. I think it's kind of a. I need to stop using this terminology, but it's kind of like I wish you would type energy. You know, like don't try me because I will tell you. But you're doing it in such a slow way. It's slow pace. It's not. It's not just pure fire. You're taking your time. You're slowly like you've observed you're not silly. You're definitely not a silly type. I think you might appear more vulnerable than you truly are. It's kind of this energy of you might even be someone who people think is just like so open and so out there, but actually you're also a person who's guarded to, who knows how to guard yourself, who knows how to protect yourself and your investment, your time and energy, right? As much as you're a big picture and you're willing to kind of engage with other people, I don't see you as being someone who's competitive. I see you as having competitors without trying. Oh, Virgo, golly, these messages today, boy. Okay, well, you can guarantee, or you can assume it to be the truth. The Ace of Swords is out here. I love that, because that's if ever truth was to be spoken, is when this card comes out. Oh God, oh, my mouth is running so much. I'm just kind of like salivating over this. This is wonderful. I love this. Thank you. Okay. Right, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, now, unless you are dealing with another individual, right, who has fire in their chart, or it's kind of like there's a, I don't know, you know what it is, Virgo? I see you in a very active role or energy. I do, but you're kind of in a no BS, like as much as I'm here and you guys, I'm having fun and I'm getting on, I might be working, I might be a really good colleague to you, this, that, the other. I'm actually very guarded. I'm observing, I'm understanding, and I'm protecting that which I value. And also, I will not rise up to your challenges, kind of, all right there, Virgo, right? Not rising up to their challenges because you know who you are and you feel empowered. Like you're within your own kind of right and authority. Golly. Okay. Virgo, honey, stop. I love it. In fact, no, don't stop. Keep doing it, boo. Okay. But you're doing this slowly. You could be kind of doing it in a way where it's hidden. It's not overly like, put it this way, it's not aggressive. Like I don't see, the Emperor's not here giving me that aggressive type energy. You're not aggressive with it. Some of you guys could be doing it in quite okay, it's not that you're doing it in quite in this energy, but you could be, and I want to say in a feminine energy, but it's not that you're doing it in a feminine energy. I think how to explain it. You are the type of person who has a go-getter energy or very much a doer energy, okay? Now, let's not pretend, Virgos, you guys are like the ones who are the people who, oh, I was going to say it this way, but it sounded inappropriate, who service others, okay? But you kind of, you're kind of here to, there's something intrinsic about Virgos where there is a sense of, being responsible and helping and serving others, right? You are the sociable Earth sign. Apparently. Okay. Yeah, you guys are like there in the midst of things. Doesn't mean like you're loud, leery, or anything. You're not that type. That's not your nature. You're gonna be calm. You're gonna be quiet. You're gonna be the person in the corner that people are kind of probably gonna come more to because you are quiet, because of your calmness. Now, you may not be a quiet person, but you know how to keep to yourself in a way that kind of draws people towards you. But equally, that keeping to yourself creates an energy of aloofness that people don't quite understand you. And I think it creates a level of conflict around you. I think they want you to compete and be, you know, like involved in their games, but Virgo, you're not really trying to do that. I'm so sorry, my loves. This cup just fell on the floor here. Okay, right? So yeah. So yeah, you're moving quite slowly, but in doing so, I feel as though you my love, I feel like no, you could be someone who communicates quite passionately, but it's like you gently say it. You say it very much, you know, this is how things should be, this is what I want, this is what I did. Like you're saying it in a way where it's not confrontational. This is not a confrontational energy, Virgs. I love this, babes. What is strength here? Let's just move forward with that because I kind of, yeah, like I get the gist of the energy that you're in. Oh my God, oh God, oh God. What did I say? This is not here, so it's not confrontational. Babies, maybe it could be. But the combination of the Emperor and strength, well, as in the Emperor clarifying strength, right? That's Aries, that's Leo. This is all about confidence and taking action. Ooh, yikes. Okay. It could be sudden, could be surprising, something can change. Okay, what is that? What is the Tower here for Virgo? Oh, honey, we were doing so well. A phone call, a loud sound, a loud noise, whatever. You might, I don't know, some alarms, something go off, some kind of, I don't want to, yeah, responsibility. Sorry, I'm telling myself something because there's something I heard I wanted to say, but I'm going to hold my tongue with that. Because we're not reckless tarot readers around here. We kind of try to manage what we're saying to people because this shit happens, and so we got to be careful. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I did peek and I saw the Death card. Okay, we do have the Five of Cups. That is in the reverse, mind you. So some of you guys, maybe there's like coming up for you. There might be some kind of internal sadness or something. But honestly, I feel as though you're ending that. Like you're truly, truly trying to, yeah, end any kind of whatever that is might be coming up for you, okay? All right. Ooh. Now, what's funny about this is very Mars energy, very Mars. Sorry, like, honey, passion, destruction, your sexuality too, as well. For some of you guys, if that's a whole vibe going on over here, when you see Scorpio up here, you need to kind of consider the sexuality. I'm just saying, okay, a little bit. I'm just saying, bro, Scorpio. Okay, so the Emperor, Aries, the Tower, Aries, Judgment, Scorpio, honeys. These signs don't play. Okay, there's not a play in an energy here, not in this type of energy. Okay, because it's like. Okay, for some of you guys, something's going to be said that's going to require you to have some kind of confidence. It could be this situation where you have like, either you are in charge or there's someone around you who might feel like they're more powerful or in charge or in control or like to exert that kind of authority over you or something like that. Okay. But I think it might shock them if you say certain things. Like it's going to require you to be a little bit courageous and like not feel too defeated or too, with this Five of Pentacles here, as if like you got to watch yourself and not be so limited in the way that you feel about yourself. There we go. Self-limiting beliefs. So it's kind of needing to be confident in order to, have the authority to have or achieve or say or be or do whatever it is, that's required here in this scenario. Hold on a second. These are major arcanas, babes. Hold on. Okay. Whew, you guys really have given me a cause for pause. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Some of you guys, okay, sorry. Here I go being judgy now, right? You sense it because just like, please don't do this to my people. But basically, strength is kind of maybe, now, okay, right. I see you feeling empowered. I already see you in this fire sign energy, right? And I feel as though all you have been doing has been to kind of head in that direction, to be strong-willed, to be focused, know, your direction, your purpose, and what it is that you're trying to do. Okay, fine. No problem. Some of you guys might want to own a business and things like that. You could be laying the foundations and working on the detail of that. Some of you guys could be saving towards achieving it. You are aware that there might be competition within your industry or something like that, but you're still willing to like plan out the details, be methodical in your approach to get what it is that you want. I see you, you're determined. Okay, fine. I feel as though some kind of decision is going to be made. Okay, no problem. But then, even though that decision is going to be made, you're going to like, it's either going to surprise you or it's going to surprise somebody else in the scenario, okay? Now, I do feel like there could be other people involved in this scenario, but I do think you might be the one who's shocked at first. But if you are shocked, I do feel as though you might speak up and say something. You might say what it is that you have seen and observed, and I do think it might knock somebody for six. I do. I honestly, I feel like it's going to make them, going to put them in a more vulnerable place. And it's almost like they're going to be begging to you to listen to them. Or it's kind of like begging you to please come out, please come and see me, please visit me, please something. Or like getting together, agreeing, like, do you see what I mean? Like coming together, okay? It's almost like they're begging you for that, because you might say or do something coming up, babes, that's gonna shock and or surprise them, if it's not you being shocked or surprised. But either way, I do think as if you are gonna call out some bullshit. I honestly feel like you might. This could be in a workspace or a family environment as well for some of you guys. If not that, I feel as though it could be um like a, I want to say acquaintance, but it's not really that. Like when you have some kind of appointment or something. Some of you guys, though. Ooh, hold on a second. Okay. I'm sat here really trying to figure this out. Can we just clarify? What is judgment, please? For Virgo. And then I want to wrap this up. Two of Cups. Honey. Something about some kind of agreement doesn't make, possibly, it doesn't make you feel good, but you're going to speak up on it. I do. Or you're going to get a phone call in relation to it. I don't know, it could be someone who's at a distance from you, right? They could be quite far from you, but I do feel something is going to be said coming up. It's going to feel a little bit touchy here for some of you guys. Yeah. And I think you will choose to leave, and whatever passion existed may no longer exist for you, okay? Or it's that you have someone who is passionate about you, not feeling very confident, and wants to return back to you. Something like that. Oh my God. Oh God. Ugh. Sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I shouldn't judge your situation. Maybe you guys really like the idea of people pining over you. Okay. Some of you guys, though, I feel as though there might be some of you who have a connection that's coming up. You might not be feeling very well. Maybe you make a phone call to say, hey, there's something going on with me. I'm not feeling 100%. I don't really, like, something's going on. If it's not you, someone else, right? But you might agree to meet up with them, and it might kind of create a new avenue or something, it can create like a new foundation or a new, I can't find the word that I'm trying to say here, loves. Okay, let me just get a card for this because I need the help to explain what I'm trying to say here. Okay, here we go. Where we go. I tried to pick up the deck, but then the King of Pentacles. Okay. It's grounded. It's a new King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Sorry. I just throw things in any order, guys. I'm not really... Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. Get out of here, my loves. Get out of here. There's somebody who's... Okay. a scenario, a situation where there's options available, or you are an option. This person wants to get together with you. I don't know what to tell you. You guys are very well suited. Look at the state of this. This is just disgustingly beautiful. Okay, ignore me. But look at, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so Virgo, you are, stop it. Okay, stop. I've been talking to you and I keep forgetting that you're an earth sign. I don't know why in my mind I have you down as a, like, for some reason I'm resonating with you as a water sign in this reading. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But honey, you have a counterpart here. Shit. Okay, sorry, for some of you guys though, maybe there's a thing where you and your counterpart, whoever that is, whatever that looks like, somebody who you guys very much agree. I think you might even think and feel the same, or you approach life in very similar ways. There's something here though with this Five of Pentacles. I need that clarified now. Sorry, Virgo, I wasn't even going to do this, but you guys have got me somewhere now. What is this Five of Pentacles for Virgo? Three of Pentacles. Okay, what else? Ooh, yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much earth going on in here, Virgo. You are in your element. That's all I can tell you. Like, you are fully in Virgo-esque vibe, okay? And or you are dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign. Like, that's come up too many times for me to ignore it at this point. As much as I was, you know, feeling the energy of you being a water sign, actually, no, you are fully like earth and fire here, okay? So it could be a combination between you and someone else or something like that. Oh, I love it. Like, yeah. But you could be kind of worried or conflicted or concerned about some things, right? It could be more, I think it's about the horizon, the distant horizon, and like what's further out there. Some of you guys could be like mentally tormenting yourselves. I'm going to be, you know, like just going around in circles over certain things. Okay, hold up. Where was I? The Three of Pentacles and the Empress. Honey, you could be working with somebody who is an Empress, or, my loves, more than likely you are the Empress. I almost feel like you have your stuff together, right? You have this abundance around you, and someone's kind of trying to get your attention to be like, hey, look at the pentacles I have. And didn't I talk about the Three of Pentacles before? So here we are. Now it's showing itself. Okay, partnerships, working together, etc. But oh, I don't even know. I feel like I'm going to just go around in circles, and I really can't tell you what I've read so far, but this is interesting. I don't know what the messages were in this entirely, babes. I hope when I watch it back it makes sense, because I really can't say it. Yeah, I can't. Right. The card I pulled was, I remember every detail of that day. Oh, okay, hold on. Because the Six of Cups did not come out, so we've got no history here. I don't understand what it says. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Ugh. You and I were too young. Ugh. I'm so attracted to you, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, cool. So whatever that means to some of you guys, you know, take the messages that resonate or not. I didn't feel like this was a love reading per se like that. I just wanted to pull these cards in case it means anything to you guys and it's a message for some of you. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And in chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Listen, with the Empress on the board, that Taurus Libra energy, I don't know what to tell you. Virgo, you could be strongly dealing with a Taurus. Like, I don't know. There is too many earth sign cards that's come up. So there's a Taurus involved. You could have stopped dealing with them, or maybe you desire to deal with them. There's some kind of passion or something, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, babes, but there's so much chemistry and fire and flirting and whatever. There's a guaranteed reconciliation. It's either taken place, you know, in the more recent past. For some of you guys, if it hasn't crossed your timeline, maybe that's going to come up for you. There will be a playfulness about it. It's not just flirting, because sometimes this is about, maybe it's just your best friend. You're not going to flirt with your best friend per se, right? Some of you, maybe you do. Fine. But those of you who don't, this could just be, you know, being like kind of more playful, you know, and maybe there's a flirty thing about you. I do see the Aquarius energy, so actually you can be flirty, but maybe like in a harmless way. Okay, no problem. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Whatever's happening here, I do feel like you are the main attraction with that Leo energy telling me here. You've got the Empress here, babes. You are looking glorious, beautiful, abundant, and all the rest of it. I'm not going to stroke your ego too long. Someone else might be trying to get your attention, like, look what I've achieved on my own. Look at me, I'm so proud, etc. Okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Ooh, hello. Oh my God, look how I Okay, whatever's going on, I don't know. I think maybe the past is the past, or maybe you might be reconciling with somebody and it's going to create like a new energy. There's somebody else, I don't know, maybe there's like a sadness or something here. I don't know. What is this? I remember every detail of that day. I'm so attracted to you. I hope you can forgive me, and we were too young. This is giving me an energy of, you know, like when you dated somebody from the past who, like, they reminisce about you type thing. It could have been, yeah, definitely from your past if that's the case. And it feels like a sense of regret or something, and you know, I don't know, maybe you guys aren't in contact anymore or something, and they're asking for your forgiveness, something or another. I don't know, babes, but you have someone new. There's new love coming in. There's something coming in for you. Honey, say no more. Virgo, thank you so much for your time. I wish you the absolute best, babes. This was very interesting. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you later. Bye.